Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my channel German with Tushar. I hope you all are doing good and learning German side by side. So, in today's video, we are going to look after some resources which are helpful for learning German from beginner to intermediate level, from A1 to B2. So, our first book in the list is German in 30 Days, Deutsch in 30 Tagen by Langenscheidt. In this book, you can find short dialogue with English translation, grammar, exercises, and vocabulary. This book is helpful for people who are learning German by themselves, and right now they don't need to go to a institute or require a tutor. This is helpful for self studies. Our next book is Netzwerk A1, which is also recommended by Goethe Institute, Max Müller Bhavan. This book has 3 parts: glossary, course book, and Arbeitsbuch. Glossary is for vocabulary, course book is for topics and explanation of grammar, and Arbeitsbuch is for exercises in which you can practice the same exercises you have learned from the course book. Our second book is also Netzwerk for A2, for like advanced beginners. This book has 4 parts. The one is the bonus book. So the first one is glossary, the second one is course book, and the third one is Arbeitsbuch. And our bonus book is Prüfungstraining, which is like a kind of training for the exam of A2, in which you can find exercises for exam of A2 examination. This book is useful for A2 level of learners. In glossary you will find vocabulary, and in course book you will find grammar, topics, and explanation. And you can practice these, you can practice all these from the Arbeitsbuch. And for examination you can use the A2 Prüfungstraining Goethe certificate book. It's not a book, it's actually a booklet. Our next book is Complete German by Teach Yourself, which is useful for self study from beginner to intermediate learners. You can find reading exercise, writing exercise, speaking exercise, etc. And there are also vocabulary in this book. You can find multiple vocabularies, new words, and it's a notebook. That's why it has got dirty. So let's move on to our next. Our next book is Study B1 on the list. This also has 3 parts. The first one is for vocabulary. You can see that Vokabeltaschenbuch, in which you will find vocabulary. And the second one is Kurs- und Übungsbuch mit Zertifikatstraining. Here you can find different topics, different grammar exercise, and the way of explanation of the grammar for B1 level of learners. And the next book is Sprachtraining. This is a kind of workbook. Once you are finished with a topic in course book, you can use this book for exercise. Now let's move on to our next book. Our next book is Aspekte Neu B 2.1. They have written B1 plus because for B 2.1 for B2 there are two parts, B2.1 and 2.2. That's why they have written B1 plus, I guess. Our next book is Aspect Now, in which there are three parts: glossary, Lehrbuch, and course and Arbeitsbuch. Entschuldigung. So in glossary you will find vocabulary for B2, and in Lehrbuch you will find grammar topic, reading, listening, writing, and speaking exercise. And in Arbeitsbuch also the grammar topics are there, and in Arbeitsbuch you will find some exercises for the course book, in which your knowledge will be tested. So whatever you have learned so far, all books are same, but the thing is that their level increases and their difficulty increases as you progress. So let's move on to our final and last list of book or list of resource: Aspect Neu, Lehrbuch for B2. B2 is like upper intermediate level. In this there are three versions of the book: Lehrbuch, Arbeitsbuch, and intensive trainer. So in Lehrbuch you will find the grammar topics and their explanation, reading, writing, listening, and speaking exercise as well. And you can practice the same thing in the Arbeitsbuch by, like, suppose you have read the grammar topic and you want to get some exercises in order to apply the grammar rules, then you can use the Arbeitsbuch. Intensive trainer is kind of like whatever you have read in the B2 in course book and Arbeitsbuch. It's kind of a crux. You can find exercises which can test your how much you have learned so far. And as with the difficulty increases, the level it become harder to cope up with. That was all for today's video. I hope you guys follow, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel, and share video if you liked it. Till then, see you soon. Bis bald and auf Wiedersehen. Dankeschön.